Actually, Blackbird's not a really great song to start learning fingerpicking on a guitar. Any of these songs are a much better place to start. They're a little... Wait a second. Hi there, my name is Jacob Shipley. I'm a guitar instructor, actor, musician based in New York City, and I posted a TikTok quite a few months ago that started to do pretty well, where I said that Blackbird is not a good song to start learning fingerpicking on. And most people, super wonderful. I want to preface this. Most people were really awesome, and they were like, this is great advice, thank you. But I did get quite a few comments saying, well, I learned Blackbird in like 20 minutes. Literally, I got one comment that said, I learned Blackbird in 20 minutes as my first fingerpicking song. Now, first, I wanna just come out and say, if you can pick up Blackbird in 20 minutes, that's amazing. Go do that. That's awesome. I'm not telling you not to because you shouldn't, because it's somehow bad. I'm trying to help people in their journey of training for guitar. And in my experience teaching students, Blackbird is a tricky song. A lot of people are told that Blackbird is a great song to start fingerpicking on, but actually there's a lot of really interesting things happening in Blackbird that make it pretty complicated. First is that it doesn't use any traditional chord shapes. Not any that you're kind of gonna know as a beginner, at least. You know, we're moving through a G and a C chord there, but we're breaking them down and decomposing them in a way that a beginner guitarist isn't necessarily gonna notice. And then the second thing is it moves all over the fretboard. Right? I mean, this is moving so much. It's changing strings in the left hand. There's a pattern in the right hand that is somewhat consistent, but it changes frequently, so it's not necessarily as easy as something like Landside, which has this really consistent pattern that you can lock into. Also, quite frankly, a lot of people learn Blackbird wrong, and I'm honestly not sure if I play it correctly, and that's okay. It really is okay. But a lot of people learn Blackbird as a Travis picking song, and it makes sense that it's a Travis picking song, but Paul McCartney did not play Blackbird as a Travis picking. If we were going to play this opening as a Travis picking song, we'd do a big jump to alternate our thumb. Right? And our thumb would go 6 to 3 and then 5 to 3. But actually what he does is he uses his pointer finger. So it's to do that alternating thing. And so Blackbird isn't actually a Travis picking song. A lot of people learn it as Travis picking. If you can play it as a Travis picking song, that's great. I don't care. But the biggest thing that I have trouble with all of these people saying that they have learned Blackbird in 20 minutes or it was the first finger picking song that they learned is this advice was given as a way for beginners to not feel burdened by a song that if they sat down to play might be really demoralizing and might be a song that would shut a lot of people off from guitar. So, moral of this story, there are always going to be people who say that they picked up the song that you struggled with so quickly and so easily. And the questions that you have to ask yourself in your brain are, one, are you that person? You're not that person. You don't have to compare yourself to somebody who learned Blackbird in 20 minutes because it's taken you, 5 years of playing guitar. Cool. If it's taking you 6 months to learn it, that's cool. If it's taking you 20 minutes to learn, that's cool. But I think a lot of these people are doing this to impress other people, and whether it's actually impressive or not, who knows? I don't know how well you played Blackbird when you were 13 picking it up for the first 20 minutes, but probably not great. But I don't want you to use that 20 minutes to demoralize all of these thousands of people in the comments who are saying, oh my God, this song is so hard, and I wish my teacher hadn't started me on that. And so if you see comments like this on any of the songs that you're working on, whether it's a performance video that you post or whether it's on a video of a tutorial or something, don't listen to them. Because one, you don't actually know how it sounded, you don't actually know if they're true, and you're on a different path. And maybe you can't play Blackbird in 20 minutes, but maybe you can tell that you can't play Blackbird in 20 minutes, and that's a better skill. If you can hear that you are not ready for something, that is such a good skill, because when you are ready, you're gonna know. And that person who did it in however long it took them to do it, and they couldn't hear that it didn't really sound great, or it wasn't quite ready, they're never going to know, and they're not going to have that level of improvement that you have. All this to say, if you learn a song and it sounds bad, that's great, because you still learned the song. I have no problems with any of that. My goal is to get my students feeling good about the work that they're doing, feeling comfortable in the work that they're doing while still being pushed, but not being pushed so much that they get demoralized. So if you see these comments, don't take them to heart. Treat yourself with kindness. If you are ready to learn Blackbird, go learn Blackbird. If you are not ready to learn Blackbird, Landslide by Fleetwood Mac. You could learn Blindsided by Bon Iver. You could learn Enough for You by Olivia Rodrigo. You could learn Dust in the Wind by Kansas. I mean, there are so many songs that you could learn before Blackbird that might build up those skills to get you to Blackbird, and I hope that you do. If you liked this video, if you are looking for more guitar tutorials, if you want to just hear me play, because it's fun, if you want to hear some of my originals, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button if you liked it, and tell me in the comments below what you want me to talk about, if there's guitar tutorials that you're looking for, if there's just a song that you want to hear me play. I'd love to do it. Good job. I'll see you soon.